Alright, to get it started, I've opened up this character that we made in the previous tutorial. I've taken the liberty of going online and saving myself, I'm just going to crop that out, this Cartman character. And obviously we're not actually off to try and make these characters the same, we're just trying to make our own new ones. So in order to do that, we'll start using this guy over here. So Command Option Shift G ungroups it. I'm going to need to get rid of an eyeball. This eyeball is going to come way over here like so. This Cartman character is not smiling. I want this guy to continue smiling, so I can even go over to arrange over here and just move that around. I can even grab it like so and twist it a bit so he's still smiling. Now the hair, we're going to have to start all over again, so I'm just going to get rid of that. And he's walking that way, so obviously I don't need two hands. Thankfully the legs don't change. Double tap on the outside of this. I'm going to double tap on this spot here too and delete that. So now it looks like this. Obviously we don't need this here because that's the front of his jacket. So I'm going to move this over here so he's kind of walking a little bit. And on this one too, point at that point and delete that. Now he looks more like a regular walking kind of guy. There we go. Now one more time, go to shape and go over here. And let's just draw some crazy pointy hair for him. Keep in mind, if you don't have your toolbar customized the way I do, tap, 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 tap. There is another tutorial available on this site, Customize Your Toolbar, on this channel I should say, where you can go right ahead and learn how to do that. I will put the link to that, enter in the explanation, so just click show more and you can get the link right to that. Save yourself the trouble of looking. Might make this a little bit rounded. Okay, that's that. Back to we're in format, go to style. If you just want a simple color, frankly, when you get to color fill, you can just use one of these really quick ones here. We're just using black. So there it is, it's done. Play around with that hair a little bit more. Double tap the edge, bring it down a little bit. Might even two finger tap that and make it a sharp point. Yeah. Don't want him to looking too bald up here. Just play around with it till it gets the way you like it. Alright, there we go. Get rid of this guy. Now, the next thing we're going to need to do is make this into an animated walking type character. I'll teach you how to do that in this tutorial. In the next one, I'll show you how to turn it into a GIF. So, I'm not crazy about this hair, but the fact of the matter is, you're gonna have to do whatever you do to make it the way you like it. I'm not gonna spend too much time playing around with it. If you have any questions on how you can look for other ways of fixing something up, double tap that, make it a sharp point, stick that out there, make it a sharp point. There we go. Maybe round that one off. And again, feel free to ask any questions in the comments below so I can help you figure out any questions you have about how to make your own avatar. You can grab these little circles here and just bend them a little bit too. Alright, so it's done. Command A to grab it all, Command Option G to group it. Now we can animate it. I want it to be bouncy because that's how these characters tend to walk. Double tap on this guy down here one more time. Round that out. Okay. Now, once again, select it. I lied. I'm going to keep playing around with this here a little bit. I'm going to make this a little more of a coif. Alright, there we are. Animate. And it's not going to be a build-in. It just needs to be this because we can build it in as a GIF a couple tutorials down the road. Just going to make them bounce because that's how they walk across things. I'm going to get no decay on that because they don't do that. Give him to be 8 and I need to make more time for that, otherwise he's going to be just hopping. We can preview it. Keep in mind when you make a GIF, it's going to move faster because it cuts down a lot of the action, a lot of the activity. Try 6. You always have to play around, see if it goes the way you want. I think that's going to work. So now, I'm just going to make them a little bigger. It doesn't really matter. We're going to end up getting rid of the background. Now, because we're going to make it a GIF, we're also going to want to remove the background. So when he's bouncing around in our setting or our scene that we're going to draw later, we don't want to have a square green color around him. Back to format. Now I'm not selected anything. That means it's the slide. Again here, this green will work just fine as a green screen. So go to play, record slideshow. I don't want to record my voice for the GIF, so I'll just turn off my mic, hit record, and I press the button to animate it. See, there's a problem right there. His head's bumping off of it, so I'm going to stop recording, hit this trash can over here to delete it. Yes, I want to clear that. I want to escape up here. Now I'm actually going to make him smaller because we can't have his head disappearing as a GIF, right? Let's take a look and see how that works. Go to animate and preview. That's better. Alright, try it again. Play. Record slideshow. Turn off the mic. And let's record it. Stop it. Now I close it. And now I've got this. It can play just as a recorded slideshow. It'll just play the way that it's been recorded. But you can't make that into a GIF. First, we need to export it to a movie file. So we're going to export it to QuickTime. Slideshow recording, indeed. And I'm not worried about the size of this slide. When you actually make your settings, you need it to be 1280 by 720 if you're going to use it for YouTube. Otherwise, you have a black border on it. Next, it'll ask me where it wants me to save it. I generally save these things in movies. Southie Park Guy, M4V, export. It'll work very quickly. It's very short. Now this file is Command Tab in my Finder, in Movies, right at the top, Southie Park Guy M4V. You can see it's a movie file now. This can be used to make a GIF. That is the next stage when you're trying to animate. I will teach you how to animate this as a GIF, get rid of the green background, and then we're ready for making our setting or our scene, which is the next thing we'll do in the next tutorial. Alright, thank you so much. Please, any comments you have, put them down there so I can answer. Again, I actually make videos based on comments, and make sure you subscribe.